皆さんこんにちは、小島秀夫です。現在のゲームは高度な芸術作品と言えると思います。映画や音楽、演劇や小説などの芸術をベースにした作品です。それだけではなく、物理学や数学、生物学、建築学、心理学、社会学などのあらゆる科学と最先端のテクノロジーが絡み合っています。つまりバレエのような総合芸術なのです。ゲームを作ることは人間や社会や世界を知ること、そして己自身を知ることにもつながります。人間が未来を夢見る生物である以上、ゲームデザインは未来に向かって成長し続ける永遠の職種だと僕は思います。それではゲームデザインのノミネート作品を紹介いたします。BAFTA ゲームデザインはヘイディーズです。おめでとうございます。
I'm Amir. I'm the studio director for Supergiant Games, and I'm one of the designers who worked on Hades alongside Gavin, Greg, Alice, and Ed. We want to thank the BAFTA judges for this award. We want to thank our team for all their support. We want to thank all the designers in the roguelike genre who helped pave the way for Hades. And also to all of our fans and players in early access who gave us feedback.
Acting is reacting, and that can be difficult when your scene partner is a tennis ball on the end of a stick. But these actors still managed to ground their performances in humanity nonetheless. And the winner is Logan Cunningham as Hades, Achilles, Poseidon, Asterius, Charon, and the storyteller in Hades.
Oh my God. Wow. Thank you, BAFTA. Thank you for having this category. Thank you for having an acting category for games for so many years. It's unique and it's important and it's awesome. Thank you, and I want to congratulate my fellow nominees. I want to share this with the entire cast of Hades, which our wonderful cast of over a dozen actors, which includes actually my old high school improv teacher, Peter Canavesi, who's Zeus and Chaos, Mr. C, if you're watching. Congratulations. Supergiant Games, Drake Gustavin, our creative director and writer, thank you for writing this game and all these fantastic characters I was able to play, and for all the worlds in all the games that we've done. Amir Rao, thank you for giving me the job over 10 years ago. Darren Korb, our fantastic audio director and voice director. I was able to, I'm happy we were able to sort of dust you off and make you act again as Zagreus. Fantastic work. Thank you. And Amir and Darren, thank you both for your friendship. To everyone who's played Hades and turned it into the phenomenon that it is. We are completely in your debt, and without you, we would have nothing else to do. So thank you very much for that. This is a huge honor. This is huge for me. From my father.
There are those who may dismiss games themselves as inconsequential parlor entertainment. Exercises in frivolity that pale in comparison to film, television, and theatre. Disposable chocolates to be consumed and discarded into the waste bin of forgotten novelties. To those Philistines we say with conviction, nah. See, these games prove that not only can games hold their own as an art form, but they can reach equal, if not greater heights than the traditional media that precede them. And the BAFTA goes to Hades.
Hi, my name is Jen Z, and I'm the art director at Supergiant Games. On behalf of the art team here at Supergiant, I want to thank the Academy for this remarkable distinction. To be nominated alone is such an honor. We are so humbled. A big thank you to my industry peers, fellow nominees, the artists that came before me, and of course the family, friends, and fans of Supergiant Games. Lastly, I would be remiss if I did not thank the ancient Greeks for their contributions to this project.
And now, to present our final award, please welcome WWE superstar and new host of G4, Xavier Woods.
2020 was an incredible year for the art form that we call video games. These nominees fully embody the spirit of the gaming world by, in their own way, adding to this beautiful collage that we already know and love so much, and also by breaking new ground and redefining what entertainment really can be. And the BAFTA goes to Hades.
On behalf of our whole team, thank you so much to the judges. We really appreciate this. Thank you to our partners at Epic, Nintendo, and Valve who helped us find an audience. And thank you to the audience itself who basically helped make Hades what it became in early access. We really appreciate you and for your support in allowing us to stay together to make games for a long time to come. Finally, we'd just like to thank all the other games nominated tonight and for their inspiration and for providing a refuge for us when we were finishing Hades. We really appreciate it. And personally, thank you, to all our families. I've been working with Gavin, Andrew, Greg, Darren, Logan, and Jen since the very beginning. That's the group of people who worked on Bastion and all 4 of these games together. We've added so many important voices since then, but it's just amazing to see your work be celebrated in this way tonight. I love you all so much. I love working with you. Thank you again to the judges for this. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Video games offer up the chance to live 1,000 different lives, to genuinely walk or sprint or crouch in someone else's shoes. And whether we're defeating Valkyries, playing an amnesiac detective, or romancing aliens, it's the narrative that captivates us and turns a story into an adventure. Presenting the award for narrative is a voice acting legend, an award-winning actress who can be heard in everything from Metroid Prime to Mass Effect. Please welcome Jennifer Hale.
Man, this night is making me fall in love with our industry just a million times deeper. What an honor to be here. All right, storytelling is one of the oldest traditions we have, a means by which we can understand and experience without living it. Games, like all media, give us a chance to experience a story in a new way. These next games transported us through powerful storytelling during a year when we needed it most. And the BAFTA goes to Hades.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin, writer and creative director at Supergiant Games, and I am deeply honored to accept this award. Thank you so much to the Academy. With Hades, we wanted to bring to life some of our favorite gods, ghosts, and monsters from Greek myth in a new way, though we couldn't have guessed how much they would resonate with so many of you out there. I'm so grateful to Darren Korb, Gen Z, and Amir at Supergiant for working with me so closely on portraying these characters, on getting them right. And to everyone at Supergiant, all our fans, and especially our families.
Rather than me talk about Hades, how about we have someone from Hades talk about Hades?
Yes,
how about that?
Yeah, I think we've got Darren Korb waiting to talk to us. Darren, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good. How many? You've got so many BAFTAs. You could prop open so many fire doors. Should you want to?
Do you know how heavy these things are?
They are
I've
so heavy.
I've never held one. No, I.
Okay, so arm outstretched, you can probably manage about 2 seconds before it starts going like that.
And Jill's is strong.
Yeah,
it's probably less for the rest of us.
I mean, because you have more than one, you could at least equal it out and just work on your biceps.
Do some flies, yeah.
Something you wanted to do. Are you guys blown away? I mean, it must be. Are you still? I don't know. I've never won an award before. How long does it take to come down from that? At least a couple of days.
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's been such an incredible year for games, and the other nominees are all of these categories are remarkable, and so it's just such a delight for me to see Hades take home some of these awards is really mind blowing, and just especially after the year everybody's had. to know that Hades has provided some comfort and joy to some people in this year has been a real pleasure to know that that's been the case, and to see it recognized in this way is just incredible.
I think it's just amazing though, because I never really played roguelites at all, but Hades just had me hooked immediately, because not only does it have that gameplay that you just, it's so Moorish, so polished, you keep coming back, but it has this amazing story at its heart too, and such well-written, well-performed characters. I mean, that's got to have taken a long time to get that balance right.
Yeah, I mean, I think we spent a lot of time figuring out the balance of story to sort of action, and figuring out what that was going to be, and how to make it inviting for people to dive right back in after they've just died unceremoniously in a run, and figure out how to make it attractive for people to keep playing.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of iteration and experimentation went into that for sure, especially at the beginning of the project.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I remember the first time I fought Meg, died immediately, and now looking back, that's hilarious to me, because it's such a great game that that learning curve is. Sometimes it feels steep at first, but then eventually you're just bossing it, and then you can ramp up the challenge as you feel like it. I could talk for ages about it, but it's so good.
I love that point in a game where you've been playing it so much that it's second nature, and it's like that thing where you suddenly forget which sock goes on one foot. Like you have that moment where you're like, I've been playing it so much and it's all second nature, and then suddenly you're like, what does it do now? Like, it's just So it's a fantastic game. I was going to say actually, Darren, what have you been playing this year that's been? I mean, if you actually had any time to actually do anything other than that, but what's been kind of keeping you sane all this year?
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of stuff. I finished Ghost of Tsushima. I thought was incredible. I played through Spider-Man Miles Morales. I played through. I've been playing a bunch of Deep Rock Galactic with some friends, and that's been a really fun kind of social experience, and that's been delightful. Valheim, same group of friends. Just trying to do like different the social stuff, and then the just for me stuff, and it's all been really remarkable.
So,
and Loop Hero recently.
You've been playing a lot of games.
Yeah, I know. I'm impressed. I need to know, before we move on, I need to know what's your favorite Infernal Arms / Boon combo, and can you please give me some tips? Because
you don't need any tips.
I might.
No, you don't.
I think the Chiron aspect of the bow is maybe my favorite, where you peg them with the shot, and then all of the secondary shots go into the same target. And then you can do crazy stuff with that. If you get Artemis on the special, then you get a bunch of chances for critical hits, and so that's really fun. There's a lot of fun ways to go about that. But yeah, I'd say that's my favorite combo.
Yeah, I'm learning to love Artemis. Those crits are pretty tasty once they all ramp up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Darren, look, thank you so much for joining us, and huge congratulations. It's so well deserved, and hopefully we'll be able to see you IRL next year.
Yeah, we have another Hades guest, and I am so thrilled
very exciting.
to introduce Logan Cunningham.
Logan!
Oh God, don't be thrilled. Don't be thrilled.
We are
Congratulations!
Thrilled. Congrats!
Thank you very much.
You got fully emotional in that speech. I was so with you.
I was emotional for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe, honestly.
I'm a sucker.
No, not
at all. I couldn't believe, I didn't know that all of your characters were played by one person until I saw a tweet of yours where you just showcased them all back to back, and my jaw was on the floor.
Crazy.
I think that maybe got me the award. Yeah, that was. And I had to record an introduction for that, and it was like pulling hen's teeth. I did not want to do it at all. But yeah, that's had quite a reaction, that video.
Yeah. How does it feel though? I mean, it's such an amazing thing, and obviously the characters are something that people speak time and time again with, to do with Hades. I mean, and you've been around for a long time voicing a lot of different characters. Why do you think it was particularly these ones that really resonated with everyone?
I think it's just the story. I think it's Greg's, who you just talked to. I think it's Greg's writing.
Yeah.
Just writing a fantastic game and a fantastic world, and characters that you just you can pick your favorite. And whenever that happens, I think that's a good sign. And
it's just the game is just good.
Yeah, it absolutely is. As like an in-studio voice actor, did you get a lot of input into sort of forming these characters?
Not really. I just kind of, do what I'm told or do what I'm asked. It's really, it's mostly on Greg writing it, and then, if there's a character that they think is in my wheelhouse, they'll just sort of give it to me, or they will send it to me and have me audition for it.
What was the most fun to do? Which character did you think had the most fun actually performing?
The most fun was Hades by far.
Yeah?
By far. Because he's just a dick. But the one I loved doing the most, the one that was the most enjoyable for me, I guess there's two of them. Achilles,
yes.
and then the Minotaur.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah, Achilles, because he's just so pleasant. He's just so nice, and our version of that character is so pleasant and nice. And
yeah.
I loved doing him, and I loved the story he has in our game. And then,
Achilles' whole story with Patroclus is by far my favorite, I think, part of the game.
Yeah.
So
and
good.
then the Minotaur, because he was just like hard to do. It was a challenge because I had to do like the because you fight him.
Yes.
So I had to do all the emotes and the exertions and all those things, and those are I don't think I'm particularly good at those, so those were a challenge.
I think you were very good at them, actually.
I mean, you're a BAFTA
It turned out pretty well.
performing artist.
Thank you.
Oh, look, Logan, thank you so much for all this. Huge congratulations.
Thanks very much.
It's so very, very well deserved, and we will hope to see you again at next year's BAFTAs. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.